we will succeed kung take over ngayon si Sara Duterte nga wala korupsyon. Ano na yung mga gobyerno? Hindi na bala ka mo mag-aircon. Mag-aircon pa man mo, abrihin na ng tanan na. Tapos wala na travel ka mo tanan. Why travel? Why aircon? Ambulansya lang ang dagan-lagan. May extraordinary expense. Wala yung meeting funds. Sa una si Digong, kaon magsuman dito. Karon dilitson man sila. Sabi ko nga tayo, sasabihin niya mag-inot-inot, edi mag-inot-inot siya. Wala na tayong magawa nito. We have a crisis. We have a crisis. I suggest BBM resigns and prepare a transition government.
Makabangon pa ba ang Pilipinas ang
I am not hopeful. Even Secretary Monsod said, I am not optimistic under this administration that we can recover economically. They are talking about 2 years. This is Professor Monsod. Dr. Monsod, may professor in calculus economics. Calculus na, economics palag. Nagdugo na akong ilong, nagdugo pagid akong talinga. Nakapasar po dinoon ko. Nakita niya ako sa Malacanang NEDA secretary siya. Professor Monsod, I was your student. I'm mayor of Cadiz now. Really? Oh, well, you don't remember me because every time you were present, I was absent. She is not hopeful because the people around Bongbong are incompetent.
So, doon mong hagit karon attorney, ang next nga muling ko niya president, kung ngayon anima.
Ako ang hagit karon, BBM resign na ka. Karon na. Karon na, game over na. Mag-transition na. If he has any honor left, if he has any love for his people left, he should resign now. Let's have a transition. Ganahan na si Atty. Guanzoy, kay ganahan na siya magkabinete. Hoy, ganahan na taon ko maghampang-hampang sa akong mga iro. Di na ko ninyo tagayag trabaho diya. Kay whatever work I will do in the next 2 years, I will fail. We will all fail. Why? Because we have a deficit. Pero we will succeed kung take over ngayon si Sara Duterte nga wala korupsyon. Ano na yung mga gobyerno? Hindi na bala ka mo mag-aircon. Mag-aircon pa man mo, abrihin na ng tanan na. Tapos wala na travel ka mo tanan. Why travel? Why aircon? Ambulansya lang ang dagan-lagan. May extraordinary expense. Wala yung meeting funds. Sa una si Digong, kaon magsuman dito. Karon dilitson man sila. Sabi ko nga tayo, sasabihin niya mag-inot-inot, edi mag-inot-inot siya. Wala na tayong magawa nito. We have a crisis. We have a crisis. I suggest BBM resigns and prepare a transition government.
Attorney, who do you think can beat Vice President Sara Duterte in 2028? Meron kaya?
I already said she's the woman to beat. Kahit sino kandidato nila dyan. Ay, ang problema lang, baka dayain. Tsaka wag lang kayong kampante kasi alam niyo naman ang eleksyon. Marami silang pera. Magni-negative vote buying yan dito sa Davao. Bigyan ng pera mga tao para wag nang pumoto. Kailangan ng Davao mag-turn out ang tao 90%. Minimum. Boto talaga. Mindanao. Nahirap. Do not underestimate these politicians. They all want to stay in power with the BBM kasi doon ang racket nila. Doon ang racket nila Wala na. Zero tolerance for corruption. Yun lang ang gusto ko. Sabi na, ambot.
Are we hoping attorney nga si current commissioner karon sa COMELEC Mahimo siyang limpyo journey.
Kinsa si George Garcia? Palingkod man niya si Yeda Romualdez as nominee nga disqualified na, fourth term na. Kung sa'y malimpyo. Limpyo yang naong. Nahiya naman siya. Inintay talaga nila akong mag-retire eh. Diba? Kasi di-disqualify ko talaga si Bongbong. Because he was convicted 2 times for tax evasion, di ba? Puro kayo, bayaran daw natin ang tax. Bayaran muna ni Bongbong yung 203 billion estate tax sa Marcos estate. Bayaran niya muna yung income tax na he was convicted for. Tapos tayo, pag hindi daw tayo nagbayad ng tax, ikukulong daw tayo. Kung 5 milyon pala kami, hindi magbayad ng tax, ikulong nyo kami. Saan nyo kami ikukulong? Pasakyon mo kami barko, dito mo ikulong sa barko. I will recruit. Example lang ha, example lang. Anong klaseng statement yan from the government? Ikulong nyo kami lahat pag hindi kami nagbayad. Kung mag-civil disobedience sa mga tao, this is real. This also happened during the Ferdinand Marcos term. Nag-civil disobedience sa mga, imagine the inflation rate during martial law was around 70. Ngayon, ang 100 pesos mo, it's only worth 73 pesos. 73 pesos. It's not 100. That's why, dapat ang tatakbo ngayon with Sara Duterte are people who are honest. Who will not want power for themselves. Saka, naniniwala naman ako kay VP Sara eh. Na pag sinabi niyang zero tolerance for corruption, gagawin niya talaga. And I met her today face to face. The first time. Because the first time I met her, she was a witness in my court. She was registering hugpong. So she appeared in my court as chair of hugpong. This is the only time I met her. Kanina yung face to face.
So, attorney, ano po yung panawagan natin sa mga tao if ever na yun pa rin pong commissioner ng COMELEC and 2028 election will...
Sa akin, ang panawagan ko kay Chair Garcia, sa election, mag-leave na lang siya. Mag-leave na siya kasi very low ang credibility niya. And the COMELEC will suffer. Disente naman siyang tao. Mag-leave na lang siya.
You mean to say you are not trusting anymore the credibility of the COMELEC for 2028, Senator? What do you think?
I'm saying that the credibility of COMELEC now is low. And you cannot have a COMELEC like that in a presidential election. It is the duty of Chair Garcia to make sure that the people perceive the COMELEC as fair, honest, and efficient. So, my call for him is for him to, I respectfully ask COMELEC Chair Garcia to take a leave of absence
Not to resign.
before the campaign season starts.
Not to resign, Senator. Not to resign.
He doesn't have to resign. He can just take a leave. You know, if we ask him to resign, syempre he will not resign. But maybe if we ask him to take a leave, he might take a leave, di ba? Kasi, saka, in a highly contentious election, to be the chair of COMELEC is very dangerous. Very risky. Kung hindi manalo ang BBM gang,